কাইলৈ বৰ্ষাপাৰাত IPLৰ আন এখন হাই ভল্টেজ মেচ চেন্নাই ছুপাৰ কিংছৰ বিৰুদ্ধে অৱতীৰ্ণ হ'ব ৰাজস্থান ৰয়েলছ আৰু এই মুহূৰ্তত ৰাহুল দ্ৰাবিড়ে সংবাদমেল সম্বোধন কৰিছে আমি এই মুহূৰ্তত পোনে লৈ যাব বিচাৰিম
टीआरएस की टीम भेजी गई है और तमाम
So it's a tight tournament. It's not going to be. It's going to be a tournament that's going to be sort of probably decided at the back end of the tournament. So it's probably better to start slightly badly and then finish really strong and qualify and go through it till the end. And I'm really happy and excited about the team we've picked and the squad we've picked, and hopefully we'll get to, like I said, put in two good performances in both the halves of the game.
टारगेट सेट करना या टारगेट चेज करना ये दोनों में कोई ये मेथड हो सकता है क्या कल के
वो हम कल डिसाइड करेंगे विकेट को देख के ऑब्वियसली लास्ट मैच में ड्यू इतना नहीं था यहाँ पे थोड़ा जाना जाता है कि थोड़ा ड्यू आएगा पर ड्यू का प्रेडिक्ट नहीं कर सकते जनरली जो देखा जाता है कि टीम्स कभी कभी चेज करती हैं पर अभी देखा जा रहा है कि टीम पहले बैटिंग करके भी जीत रही है जैसे हमने कल देखा RCB ने भी पहले बैटिंग करके जीता तो दोनों तरीके से हो सकता है हम कल देखेंगे पिच देख के मैच देख के कि क्या करना चाहिए Again, it will depend on the wicket, and yeah, I think maybe if we are being very critical, maybe we gave a few loose balls to them, but that can happen. We were unfortunately our bowlers were only defending 150, right? The pressure was on them to take wickets, especially after they got off to actually we got off to a better start than them. They got off to a slightly slower start in the power play than us, but because they were chasing only 150, they could plan it much better than we could. We were batting first on that wicket. So obviously when you don't take wickets initially, then your spinners are forced to try and take wickets, and they have to try different things because you have to take wickets to win the match. You're not going to win the match if you don't take wickets. So while sometimes trying to take wickets, that can happen, and that's natural because we expect them also to try and take wickets and be aggressive. And sometimes we can bowl a few bad balls, and that can happen. So hopefully we give them a good score. If we are forced to bat first, then hopefully we can give our bowlers a decently big score to defend. And if we have to chase, then hopefully we can restrict them when we bowl first.
Last question.
Sorry? Sorry, I didn't get your question again. Changes, we'll decide tomorrow. I don't like announcing the playing 11 now, but we do have options, and we do have things to, if we do decide to change. We made only one change in the last game. We brought Hasranga in for Farooqi, but we'll have a look at the wicket and see whether we need to make any change.
One from the back.
What about Vaibhav Suryavanshi? He is a very young kid, just joined the IPL, obviously first two matches. So how do you want to utilize him in the later part of the match or groom him as Karan has always done?
Yeah, so we'll see. I think he's training very well. He's practicing really well. He was very impressive in our practice in the camp. He looks a really very good and exciting talent, and but there are a lot of other good players as well. And we also, like you rightly said, part of our responsibility is to groom him a little bit. Give him a little bit of time in the environment, let him get used to it. Let him practice with the players, let him get to know the players, let him feel the environment. I think all these are great experiences for him. I think the first time in both in Hyderabad and Guwahati, this kind of crowd, rather than sort of putting him straight in, he gets the opportunity to sit on the bench, to observe, to watch, to run in for drinks, talk to the senior players. All of these things are very important, and so it's part of the process that we follow of grooming a youngster. And if the opportunity arises, to be very honest with you, we won't be scared to play him if it is required.
Last question.
A word on Liam Bharat's captaincy. Do you think he has adapted well? It's only 2 matches, but still, your assessment of his captaincy?
Very good. I think he's adapted really well. It's not easy to captain when your team is scoring 280 runs on a flat wicket, and that was like it's like the first game is probably, a tough game to be as a captain. But I think the calmness that he showed, and the fact that, that didn't seem like our team was panicking or it was helter-skelter anywhere. So I think that was really good. I think even yesterday, in the game against KKR, his brave decision to bring himself on, realizing that the wicket was turning, 2 left-handers batting, to bowl the 5th over in the power play was a brave decision and a correct decision. And so, I think he's been very impressive. I think he's been very impressive. He's going to learn. Everyone, all of us learn as a captain. It's nice for him to get this opportunity till, Sanju is able to field again. I'm really been impressed with him, the way he's conducted himself on the field and even in the team meetings, the way he's contributing, the way he's sharing his thoughts and his ideas. He's very clear, he's very, sorted in that sense. So, yeah, very impressive. Early days, and it's nice for us as, again, a team that's looking to develop people and players. Of course, it's unfortunate that Sanju, who is our captain, was not able to captain and play for us. But I think in a way, it's nice that we were able to give Rian, who was our vice captain, a chance to captain in a few games and give him that exposure and experience as well.
Thank you.
Strict man.